Hey there! So, you want to be a witch? Here's a couple things I think you should probably know before you get started. Um, so when you're starting out and you really want to learn everything at once, the first thing I think you should do is learn all the terms you can, like grounding and cleansing and casting a circle. Like, what's all that? You're gonna be like, what's all this stuff? And also like chakras and whatnot. Like, what is a chakra? Well, you see, there's many sources online to help you, but there's so much information that you're not sure where to start off with. Now, if you can't find this particular book, or you just don't know where to get it, usually a bookstore, but they also have free PDFs somewhere, probably like on Tumblr. I'll try to see if I can link you guys. But the one that I would recommend is if you're starting out, and you're not sure what path to take. Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, More Techniques for Natural Magic by Scott Cunningham. This is what the cover looks like. Pretty simple. And it goes over like a lot of spells, but if you're not sure you want to go into that just yet, I would suggest like looking at the glossary and signs and stuff. For anybody who's starting off, I would recommend this book because it's jam-packed with information. Now, if you don't have this book, there's another book from like the little square ones of like Bible series, like Crystal Bible, Angelic Bible, and like encyclopedia things. But if you can't have that in your house, I would suggest getting that in a PDF form. And that goes over, it like touches over everything, depending on what you want to go for. But if you're not even sure what tradition you want to go into, I would suggest researching. Like, with this sort of thing, you want to research like 5 times more than you're ever going to work out in the field. Because that's going to help you out tremendously. Now, you don't necessarily have to wear black all the time or anything. It's more of a fashion choice, but if you want to go for that aesthetic, like, shop online for like goth clothing. That's like the easiest label, because mostly black, if you want to go for that. Or you could just go with something like what I'm wearing, or whatever you're most comfortable in. Now, let's get to the part that most people, like, get into about tools. The standard tools are a pentagram, or a pentacle. The pentacle, which is the star shape in the circle shape, and that is going to represent Earth, and then, like, these are the standard tools. A wand representing fire, and not a sword, but it's called an athame. It's basically a knife that you use to like ward off bad things and project demanding energy. And then you have a cup, or a chalice as they call it, which fills up whatever liquid you're going to be using for your stuff. Now, there's a thing with like Wicca and witchcraft. They overlap, but one is not the same as the other, and people really get touchy about that. But I started off wanting to be Wiccan straight up, but then I'm just like things like I haven't found my matron, but I found my patron, and there's like an imbalance there, most would say, but I just haven't really had a feminine goddess calling yet. Here's what it comes down to. If you don't have a place to buy these things, or you just can't store these things, you don't have a chalice, use a solo cup. You don't have a wand, you use your finger. These things are just tools to help you when on your path, because eventually you will be able to do stuff like with your hands, with your mind, and stuff like that. Because actually none of this stuff really matters. It all comes from within. Like, it's your inner power, and that's what drew me to Wicca in the first place. Like, inner power and, like, not that much restrictions on the path that I took, which was, which was eclectic witchcraft. Eclectic Wicca, which you could, like, pick and choose from any, thing, as long as it feels right to you, and as long as you're not doing it in vain or whatever. But yeah. So, you got the tools, and you got the intention. No, wait. So you have the tools don't matter so much as your intention. As long as it's coming from a pure space in your mind and your heart and your soul, like mind, body, soul, all check out as, hey, pure intention, then whenever you're going to be doing stuff, you're going to be able to flex your muscles and do the magic-y stuff. So whenever you're in like a jam and you don't exactly know where to get everything, like try a bookstore. If you want to be really specific, try like a metaphysical shop, because type that into Google and you'll get like so many witchy shops easily than just typing in witch shop or pagan shop. Because honestly, like if you're in like the Bible Belt or something, they're not gonna be putting like witch shop totally on their thing, or at least not that fast if they're like a family-owned small business. So yeah, type in metaphysical shop whenever you're going and trying to look for something with like tools you can get. However way that you found yourself in this path, I welcome you to it. If you ever need help or need to reach out to a bigger community, online's pretty good, but like there are some sites that are still stuck in like the 1980s with their web design. I'm not gonna name names, but we know who they are. But then you also have more sites like that are more accessible to people, like I'm gonna keep on saying this, Tumblr. Yeah, I know. Tumblr has a really big witch community, and if you cannot have these things and you need to conceal these things, such as your tools or like crystals or whatever you're going to be using, like little tiny things, just grab an Altoids 10. I have a video on that somewhere, and I'll probably link it in the description. So basically, you're gonna be all set as long as this feels right for you. And maybe in the future, maybe it won't. Maybe right now, so you have some like family or friends that are like questioning your path choice that you want to take, and that's totally okay. Just do your research first, know which path you want to take. Then when you get a better understanding, you can openly say with confidence, this is my path. This is what it is, this is what it isn't. Because I have my mom, she's still very much against what I'm doing, but I still try every time to, with a level head, say what it is and what it isn't. Whether they want to listen or not, that's up to them. But yeah, I might make some more videos on this. Yeah, okay, well, good luck on your path, and if you ever want to talk, my Tumblr link is on my main page, so I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.